Good afternoon, everybody. This is Ben with EmpireCV.tv, and as you can see, if you guys haven't been down to the shop in a while, well, actually, I don't know. Can we see on the video?
We can see you're sitting on the couch.
Okay, we're sitting on couches. We've got a new Empire here. This is not the only thing we're going to change. We have a really relaxing environment. Come pick up your books, kick back, sit on the couches, read. Just wait. There's a ton of changes coming, and there's a few things that we've got going on around here. The first happened last weekend. It was the very first Savings Club members game night. Not just the first game night, but the first video game night. And we had this place packed, wall-to-wall people. We had 7 systems going, everything from old school NES to Dreamcast, PS4s, anything you can imagine, Wii's. And it was a great time. Everybody had a good time. We're definitely going to do another one. So if you're a saver and you didn't hear about it, make sure you talk to me about it. Make sure that you're on the email list, as you should be. And if you're not a saver, all you have to do is sign up for just one book that you want to collect a month. We hold it for you so you never miss it, and you get to come to events like this. You get monthly specials, you get benefits when it comes to Free Comic Book Day. It's well worth it, and again, you don't miss your books, which is the important thing. We also have coming up Guardians, 31st, I believe it is. It's a Thursday night, 7 p.m. We're going to be heading over to Century. Before that, we're probably going to head out a little early, go get some dinner. We'll have more information on that. I will be closing the shop at probably 4:30 that day. It's a Thursday. You guys will understand it's Guardians. But come with us. It's at Century over here. It starts at 7. It's going to be the best of the Marvel movies so far. I know it. Plus, we have Dylan, what do we call it? Just Dylan's welcome party. We're going to have an event one night. It's going to be just a few hours long. It's going to be a sale for you, and bring the kids, bring everyone down, meet Dylan, and just hang out with us for a little bit. So, on to the books. I've talked a lot about this, so you probably already know this is the official canon for the new Star Wars movies. It's the very first book that is official canon. I also want to tell you that if you're buying it, or if you're thinking about buying it, you should probably watch Clone Wars first, because this takes place after that. So I'm getting them, but I'm holding off till I finish watching Clone Wars. Steve Niles, 10 grand. He couldn't complete 5 issues, but he's got a new story. So let's hope that he can complete this, because I love him. Temple Smith is great, and his artwork is perfect for the horror type stuff. I'm just a little worried after that little snafu with Straczynski. But fingers crossed, I really love his stuff. Willingham, finishing up his Legendary run. This was just a short run. He's also unfortunately finishing up Fable soon. It's 150. What are we on now? 142. We've got less than a year to go. It's one of those bittersweet things. If his stories are done being told, I say it. I'm going to miss it, but I'm hoping that will then give him the opportunity, when he has some inspiration, to put out like an original graphic novel. If you guys haven't played it, go to the, I hope you have a PS, because if you're a distinguished gamer and you like quality, you don't have an Xbox. So go to your PS Network, look up The Wolf Among Us. It's a great game by Telltale Games, and it's a 5-issue arc. It's like a story with Bigby back in the 70s. They don't give us an official date, but it looks like the 70s to me. It's a lot of fun. Indie books, Doberman, what did it say on here? Doberman is the most hilarious, badass book ever. By, I believe, the Doberman people. Yes. So, by Charlie Day, who, of course, is from Always Sunny in Philadelphia. One of the funniest shows. Do not watch it with your children. A new #1 from Image. I don't think we can say much more about that. Over at Top Cow, you've got a crossover. Patrick Clark says this is the crossover of the century. He has been waiting for this for the last 15 years, right, Patty?
What is it?
The Aphrodite Cyberforce, #1. Yeah, he's going to San Diego Comic-Con just so he can tell Top Cow how much this means to him. Oh, and I watched the Image documentary. If you guys haven't seen it, it is great. Todd McFarlane is such a jerk. But it goes through the 90s, and it shows you the boom of the 90s through the eyes of the Image guys. Shows you all the ways that they succeeded and ultimately all the ways that they failed. Of course, people like Silvestri, still doing pretty well. So is Todd. He's a good businessman. But it's an interesting documentary that you should probably watch. BPRD, the world is completely messed up, but those of you that are reading know all about it. Future's End, the end of the last one, revealed, well, it's a week, I should wait. It reveals one of my favorite characters coming into the Future's End world. Batman Eternal. Last issue was really good because James Gordon had a choice to make, and they leave it in such a way where you have to ask yourself, did he make the choice because of Batman, or was he going to do what he did ultimately? I don't want to run it for you guys since it's only a week old. Plus, the new guy who's taking his place in the job. in a GCPD, Batman Confronts, and it was an excellent few pages. Robin Rises, I honestly don't care, but a lot of you might. I'll say no. No, it's Land of the DC. Harley Quinn's San Diego Comic-Con cover. You guys need to really check this out. It's done by a ton of different artists, and it's just a really fun book. Her going to the actual San Diego Comic-Con, which is at the end of this month, and I unfortunately won't be there, but we have a couple people who will be down there taking pictures, filling us in on the news, so we will keep you posted on the Empire's Comics Facebook page as I get information, so will you. Ultimate FF, unfortunately ending in 2 issues. Now there's only 2 books. You've got Ultimates and Ultimate Spider-Man. And Ultimate Spider-Man, Miles Morales is actually in the Ultimates as well. This one, the only reason I wanted to show you this was it's really fun. You got Bobby and Cannonball, and it's that classic thing from them like in Asgard when they were getting in bar fights. And here it is in space. Savage Hulk. This is Alan Davis. You guys should all be reading this. If you're not familiar with Alan Davis, you need to be. If you're not reading this, I would try it. We still have issue number 1 on the wall. It takes place back in the 1960s Marvel, and it interweaves itself between all of the different stories where people met Hulk. His artwork's great. His storytelling is fantastic. Original Sin tomorrow. Allred, the love him or hate him guy, but you got Guardians in there. We have got, my copy is damaged, so I'll have to get a new one. We've got X-Men. Uncanny X-Men, Scott's team. I don't really care again, but it's the last will and testament of Charles Xavier and Attractive Titan. And a couple trades. If you guys haven't read this, it came out a number of years ago from the Wachowski brothers. It's Frankenstein. It's literally that. It's a lot like the Lemire one that came out, where it's Frankenstein and his little crusade against evil throughout the century. Really, really well done, and you should give this one a shot. It's available in trade. You can find the issues, but it's almost impossible at this point. Deadly Class, Assassin's School for Kids by Remender, which is the important part there. And it's an original Spike hardcover. What's the price on this? It's $14.99, only available in hardcover, but the important thing about this is it's written by James Marsters, who all of you will know is actually Spike. So if you're a Buffy fan and you're collecting comics, this is another addition to that. So hopefully I will see you guys at Guardians of the Galaxy and for Dylan's party. And if you're going to San Diego Comic-Con, send me some pictures. I'd love to post them and see what's going on. Thank you very much.